Hello everyone, Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a review on the My Patriot Supply 1-week emergency food supply can. If you haven't already, I highly recommend going and watching my video about survival food. In that video, I'll talk about different types of survival food and some considerations. The My Patriot Supply emergency food supply company, they offer a variety of different products. This one is a 1-week supply for one person. They also have a 2-week emergency food supply, a 4-week emergency food supply, 3-month, 6-month, and 1 year. Now, the 2-week and above, they come in square-shaped buckets that look sort of like, in my opinion, like those buckets that have kitty litter in them, and they're black colored, and they have all the pouches stuff inside of them. This 1-week box, it comes in a what they call an ammo can. It's plastic, it's not metal, but the other ones, they do come in those square-shaped buckets that are stackable. You can stack those buckets on top of each other, just like you can those buckets of kitty litter. Inside this one is 8 pouches of freeze-dried food, and the buckets that you get, they're the same thing. They just got pouches of freeze-dried food inside of them. This particular box right here it's advertised as $79, so after taxes and shipping, of course, it's going to be a little bit more. I don't remember off the top of my head what it was, but on their website, it's listed for $79. The 2-week emergency food supply is listed for $157, and you get 1 bucket. The 4-week supply, you get 2 buckets, and it's $297. The 3-month supply comes with, looks like 6 buckets, and it's $797. The 6-month supply comes with 12 buckets, and it's $1,497. And the 1 year looks like 24 buckets at $2,987. They also sell the number 10 cans that have freeze-dried food in them. They got a 72-hour kit. It's more like a sample pack. Comes with like 16 different servings in it. With the number 10 cans, they got all their main menus that would be in their pouches just in a can. And the can has obviously more serving sizes in there, so you can feed, like your whole family out of 1 can. They've got gluten-free stuff. They got the fruit snacks. They just have a multitude of different things on there. If you want to look more at it, just go to mypatriotsupply.com. So again, this is the 1-week food supply ammo can. It is a plastic box. Has a handle on there. The front of the box, where the clasp is, there's 2 ports on here to add padlocks if you want to lock your food up, or if you take the pouches out and you put something else in there, you can lock it up. The front has, it's 2 clasps. I don't know why they do a 2 clasp design, but that's just what it is. The lid itself has a rubber gasket around here for sealing it, but as you can tell with plastic, it bows in, so don't expect to have a lot of, in my opinion, water tightness with this thing when you drop it in water and it submerges. If you're looking for something that can be held underwater and still keep water out, you need to be looking at metal ammo cans, in my opinion. This particular can has 8 pouches in it. These pouches are Mylar pouches. It appears as though they have, of course, the Ziploc baggy kind of closure on the inside. At the corner, well, the one corner had a notch on it where you could rip it open, but this one doesn't appear to, for some reason. Well, anyway, you would tear this pouch at the top right here and pour your water in. Just tear it across the top, pour water in, and it has the little Ziploc you can see, yeah, so you make it out right in there. There's a little Ziploc closure on the inside here, and you can pour hot water in it, seal it up, let it sit for a few minutes, and let the freeze-dried food in there reconstitute. Or you can take the contents in this out and pour it into a container and have your hot water in there. This pouch right here is black bean soup. We also have long grain white rice, traveler's stew, home style potato soup, mac and cheese, another package of mac and cheese, some Maple Grove oatmeal, and creamy chicken flavored rice. If you watched my other video, you would know that freeze-dried food has a shelf life of around 25 years. So this does make it kind of nice in the sense that you don't have to, quote unquote, maintain your freeze-dried stores as much as you would, for example, MREs. And what I mean by that is MREs need to be rotated out every so often. And it really depends on your storage, on how you store those kind of things too. But after every few years or so, you need to be rotating out your canned food and your MRE food. With freeze-dried food, it's got a 25-year shelf life. So this box I bought, time of recording is May 2020. So 25 years on this. If I wanted to, I could order another box after the 10-year mark, and that would be suffice as far as making sure that, you know, I do have a good longevity schedule with stored food. Because if I order this 25-year shelf life food and at year 20 society breaks down, well, then there's only 5 years left of food stores that I've got. And so if you get something that's, like this, 25 years, around the 10-year mark, order another one. That way, if something happens, you still have a fresher stock of stuff that's going to be lasting a little bit longer, and use the stuff that you bought first. Depending on your storage options, you can either keep it in the can and put it somewhere, or you can take them out and put them in your own buckets. I think this container that it comes in is good enough to put in the closet, put out in the garage. The plastic's thick enough that rodents are not going to eat through it, and that's really the main important piece, is to make sure the rodents can't get to it, because if the rodents can get to the pouches, they'll just eat through the pouches and get to the stuff on the inside. So this protects it pretty well. If you empty this out, obviously this could be reutilized for something else, which kind of makes it versatile. The buckets that they have for your 2-week supply, going all the way up to the 1-year supply, those are stackable, so you could just stack another bucket on top of another to kind of save storage space. The other thing that you need to think about with freeze-dried food and storage space is water. So you have to have water to reconstitute the meals on the inside, and I haven't gone through and calculated how much water that I would need for this particular box right here, but this traveler's stew calls for 5 cups of water. This mac and cheese calls for 4.5 cups. It's another mac and cheese, that's going to be the same. This white rice calls, well, it says for every 1/4 cup of rice, 1/2 cup of water. So I'd have to calculate how much all is in there. This black bean soup, Maple Grove oatmeal, that's 8 cups of water, 4.5 cups. and 5 cups. So I have to go through and calculate all that up and see the total amount of water that I would need to be able to use to reconstitute all this food. And so for this box, I would also have some type of water storage option to go along with it, because you're going to have the water to be able to eat this stuff. If not, it's going to be like eating crackers, and you're just going to get extremely thirsty anyway eating it dry. So along with your freeze-dried food, you need to consider how much water you're going to need to reconstitute it. And that's going to really play a role in storage when you start getting into quote-unquote bulk. So if you get a 6-month supply of freeze-dried food and it comes in, I think it was 12 buckets, that's going to be a lot of water that you're going to need just for that whole supply of food. And that water is just for that food. You're also going to need 6 months of drinking water, 6 months of cleaning your dishes water, 6 months of cleaning your body kind of water. And so water is going to be probably your biggest logistical hurdle when it comes to storage, because you're going to need a lot of water. And that's just for you. So if you have a household for 2 people, well, now that doubles. If you have a household of 4 people, that quadruples. And so now you start looking into things like rain harvesting, things of that nature. So it's not as simple as an MRE where you can just tear it open and start eating right out the pouch. This obviously requires an extra step, pouring water into it to reconstitute it. So that's an important thing to remember, because if you think you're just going to buy this box and you're going to be great, then you're going to find out the hard way that, well, there's more to it than that. I think that was about everything I was going to touch on this. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section or send me a message. Head on over to the Facebook page and do the same over there. Earl Henderson, Primordial Defense. Thank you for watching.